Hi guys, Dazzie here with Comic Call number 28 and yet another late night edition. Apologies for that. Normal service should be resumed next week. The kids are going back to school, so I'll try and get one out on Friday morning like I normally do. It's been busy this end. We just come back from a party actually, a garden party, which was great fun. The kids went and played on the bouncy castle. I just sunbathed, and sat with my friends. That was good fun. And it's been a beautiful day here in Gloucestershire, England. Let's get into the books. It's been tough for me this week to actually pick up some real decent key issues. My passion is back issues, particularly silver and bronze. It was tough. It really was. The honey holes are drying up. But I did get down to Birmingham on Monday, just gone. It was my daughter's 16th. And she went and dropped her off at a con at the NEC, the Insomnia Gaming Con. She met her favourite YouTubers, the Yogscast, and people like that. I've never heard of them personally, but she had a great time. And like I say, me, the wife, and my oldest boy, Uncanny, Ethan, of course, went into Birmingham and we hit up a pretty decent shop there. And I managed to find just 3 books, but one was a nice silver key that we're going to finish with. In the meantime, let's get into the books that I picked up this week. Well, like I say, whilst down in Birmingham, before we get into the comics, I managed to pick up this one. And this is, I've started reading to the boys as their bedtime story. This is Iron Man. This is the Gauntlet. Yeah, I mean, I've read a chapter, and so far it's all about him and his suit and how he gets on with Friday. But the boys seem to be enjoying it, so do I. That's the Gauntlet. And like I say, whilst down in Birmingham, hit the Forbidden Planet shop hoping to pick up 1 or 2 of the keyer issues, but you know me, I've got a lot of comics and mostly had them. And the books that I did want weren't in the condition I wanted. But I managed to pick up this Forbidden Planet promo book. Nice Black Panther on the front cover there. And it's just showing you the merchandise, the kind of things you can get in the UK. Powder Puff Girls, something you need from me. A lot of nice stuff in here. And I might well order something. I like my superhero t-shirts. A lot of Star Wars stuff, a lot of Marvel. So, pretty good for free. I'll give it a view. As well as that, I picked up a Forbidden Planet souvenir magazine, which was pretty cool. And it shows the history of Forbidden Planet and the main stars they've had here. Ranging from the late 60s, I believe, up to now. Like Stan Lee's been here, to name but a few. Yeah, some interesting photography in there about the early meetings with these guys. Why I support Forbidden Planet still, I don't know. I've had my complaints about the books. But touch wood, they haven't been too bad what I have been sent in my last package. So I can't complain too much into the comics. And like I say, Forbidden Planet, I've been using them online now since kind of like February time. And this was a cool one. This is Teen Titans. This I bought solely really for the cover. There's not really a key, but look at that beautiful artwork. And this is the variant Alex Garner cover. Now he's getting a lot of heat, and so are these covers. This, like I say, this is issue 21. So it's early days of still, Crush, Roundhouse and Jim, they first appeared in issue 20. And like I say, this is 21, so probably like their second full appearance. And issue 22 is even more impressive. The animation is just incredible. I was watching somebody else's videos and they were commenting on how Crush always seems to have her arms up in the air in rage. I think it might have been Jim's comics actually. My friend Jim over across the pond. But yeah, I've got to agree. Crush is always on one, isn't she? Like I say, that's solely for the cover. Beautiful. Up next, I had to order it, didn't I? I'm a big Donny Cates fan. This is the regular Ryan Stegman cover for Venom issue 5. And this is where there's a debut of a lot of new powers. And Venom actually sprouts wings. Now there's a book, and it eludes me right now, that is blowing up because it's got the first appearance of Venom with wings. Can't remember what it is. Apologies for that. But that is a fantastic storyline. Yeah, and I noticed on already Comic Book Realm, Venom number 3 is blown up to $20 book already, and it's been out a matter of weeks. Really happy to own that book. I will be on the lookout for more further copies at that price. This was a book that has been blowing up fairly. I thought it'd be doing a little bit better actually, but this is the first full appearance of that really creepy new villain, the Upside Down Man, in Justice League Dark, issue 2. And it's just a regular cover. The variant is the one I would rather have had. That's the regular that I picked up. Oh, Wildcat's down. Get the medics. Went into my LCS today and picked up some books I asked them to hold for me. First of them, a book I really was not planning on getting, but I realised it had numerous first appearances. I mean, I think there's the first appearance of the Silver Surfboarder or something like that. But it's the first appearance of the new West Coast Avengers team. Hawkeye, who is obviously Clint Barton. And we got Hawkeye, who's Bishop. America Chavez, Kid Omega, Gwenpool, and Fuse. And this is the regular Stefano Caselli cover. Again, it's a book I probably won't be picking up further issues of. But for now, I'm going to stick with it. Maybe issue 2, but that'll be me probably done then. Let's see if we get a first full appearance. Okay, this is another Donny Cates book. This is Web of Venom. It's obviously the primary issue of the limited series that explores the origin of Rex Strickland and S.H.I.E.L.D.'s involvement with the symbiotes. So this is obviously tied to the current Venom run from Cates. This is the Ryan Stegman regular cover. Up next, this book's getting hot. And so I advise you to look out for this one, guys. This is possibly the pick of the week. And this is Venom First Host, issue 1. And this is the first appearance of a character called Telkar. Now, Telkar is a member of the Kree alien race and the presumed first host of the Venom symbiote. This is a regular Mark Bagley cover. So, first appearance of Telkar. Nice grade too. Should be. It's a brand new book. You know, but sometimes you get good, sometimes you get bad in your LCS, don't you? Now, I said that could be the book of the week. I've got 2 others that could be better. And I say it loosely, but this is a bit of a sleeper book. It's now slowly gaining some heat. I've read the first issue. It wasn't too bad. This is Edge of Spider-Geddon. And this is issue 2. Now, the reason this one's getting hot is the first appearance of Adi Brock, or A.D. Brock. And he's the pilot of the mechanized Venom suit. Okay? So look out for that one, guys. Now, this one's selling online for $10 plus. Now, the B variant is going for $20. Couldn't find a B variant. I'm on the lookout for one. This book is getting hotter and hotter. Okay, guys? First appearance of Adi Brock. Now this is the sleeper, I think, of the week. Now I'm not into reprints. I don't like reprints. The only way I ever buy a reprint is if I'm never going to own the book. You know, don't see the point. I buy so many books. It's just a waste of money. Yeah, people buy them because they read the reprint instead of the original book, and stops getting them out of the bag and board to look at and possibly damage. But I think you just got to read the original, haven't you? With kid fingers and hope not to damage them. I remember reading him recently, My First Black Widow. You just take extra care, don't you? Make sure you're on your own, sealed away. But this book, I believe, is going to get hotter, and certain reprints do blow up. Now, this is a book I'm never going to own. Hands up, you know. It's the first. Right, it's a reprint, and this is the facsimile. Is it the facsimile? That's it, facsimile edition of the Fantastic Four, issue 1. Love that cover. Now, this book has got all the original. It's not like a True Believers. This has got all the original advertisements. So it literally looks exactly like the original. Obviously, it's not got the 10 cent up here. But this is a book that could well gain as the years go by. You know, 10 years from now, this could be $100 book. I firmly believe that. So keep an eye open for that one, guys. One of the few reprints that are going to do something good. Okay, now I'm not a guy for runs. I've got runs. I'm all about the key issues. For instance, I got the entire 52, you know, the series where he was seeing the first Batwoman. And that's blowing up at the moment, and questions in it. And, you know, Rennie Montoya becomes a question. Well, as you know, if you've been following my channel, I'm a massive Green Arrow fan, and I'm a massive Flash fan. And when I first started collecting comics, it was down to the shows, you know, the CW. Yeah, it's not for everybody. They are cheesy, but I enjoy them. I've had the privilege of meeting Stephen Amell, which was a highlight of my geeky career. Got me photo with him, and maybe she'll have something. But yeah, I met a lot of the cast of the Arrow, Flash, Supergirl, Legends of Tomorrow. And when this series came out, I first started buying them. I was missing a few from the run. I found them in a local charity shop. This is the Arrow season 2.5. And this is issue number 2. Issue number 2. Now, don't get me wrong. This is a bit of a horror story for me. These books had stickers on. And I pride myself at getting off stickers. Being a fairly new book, I thought the stickers would come off easily. And it was the worst challenge I ever had in my life. I've wasted me money, really. Now, don't get me wrong, there was, I think I purchased 8 all told. That's, like I say, issue 5. Oh, sorry, issue 2. It's good because obviously the Green Arrow in these comics looks like Stephen Amell, and the characters look like the characters on the telly, which is nice, you know. But look, then we're on to issue 7, and this is the job I had. These stickers would not come off. The hairdryer failed me. So I didn't pay a lot for them, £1.79 each. But at the end of the day, it's completing my run. Issue 7. It broke my heart, but what can you do? It didn't happen to all of them. Issue 8. Some real cool covers, though, if you're a CW fan. And then the one that is worth a little bit now. You can get this probably... It's going up to about $8 to $10 now, this book. This is the Flash Season 0, Issue 1. £1.79. So that's a nice book to have. And then the horror continued with issue 4. There we go. It pains me. I take great pride in my books, and this pained me. But I couldn't. These stickers were big and red and ugly, and I ain't leaving them on. I don't care. They gotta go. See, there's another mark here. This is issue 5. But like I say, they are cool photorealistic covers. Issue 6. You could, I've just. This is the only one that wasn't photorealistic. This was issue 9. Don't look at it. But like I say, I got a fair run now. Pretty much, I need about an issue or 2 of each of those series now. And on we went. So I went down to see Lee. I've had so many of him in recent weeks. Nothing really there for me this time. I might go back next week and see what he's got for me. I picked up one book from him, but it is a nice one. I mean, it was a book I was looking online for because, like I say, I'm a completist. If I'm following a show, I like to get the character's first appearance. And this was probably a comic nobody really knows about, only me because I'm sad like that. This is Action Comics 442. I paid £3 for this. Nice condition book. 20-cent book. And this is the reason I got this is if you're a fan of Black Lightning, the TV show. This is the first appearance of Inspector Henderson. You know, Black Lightning's detective friend, Billy Henderson. So just one to look out for if you like the Black Lightning show. Now, I do like the Black Lightning show. Don't get me wrong. I really do. But the one thing I just can't get my head around is, like, his supposed best friend. I know it's the same as Superman. But how can you not know that that is your best friend? The outfit for Black Lightning as well does nothing for me. If he had stuck with the original Black Lightning outfit, that's great. But he looks like a walking Christmas tree now. And he just literally puts see-through glasses on, and you can tell it's him just by looking at him. His voice don't even change. He was fighting his own daughter, and his daughter did not know it was him. I mean, come on. Okay, another Action Comics. Like I say, I went down to Birmingham, and I went to a shop called Nostalgia and Comics Birmingham. And I was so excited to get down there. And downstairs they had the floor for all their modern books. But upstairs they had a whole floor dedicated to back issues. I was buzzing. I thought, yes, I'm going to go up there. And I went through these boxes, and they must have been, there was hundreds, thousands of comics up there. And if you're somebody like me who knows what you're looking for, I thought, I'm going to find something. But I'm not the only one, obviously. These books have been picked clean. There wasn't a key issue amongst them, or barely next to nothing, you know. I spent a good hour and a half going through probably, and I found 3 books. 2 upstairs, 1 downstairs, because they had a box of Silver Age books downstairs that I looked at the end. And that kind of saved the trip for me. It was a bust. But, like I say, I got this book for £4, and this is Action Comics 471. Action Comics 471. It's a pretty good book, really. This is the first appearance of Ferrora. Now, Ferrora appeared in the Man of Steel movie. Now, Ferrora was a character that, you know, the Superman 2 movie, there was Non, and there was obviously Zod. I can't remember the girl's name, and it was... I can't think for it. But she was based on the Fiora character in this book. Now, Fiora also appeared in the Smallville TV show. So she's made her live-action debut. And she's a character in my encyclopedia, so it was another one ticked off. £4. Like I say, not earth-shattering, but it was okay. And this was a bit better. This is, recently I picked up a new Avengers book that showed the first appearance of the Black Order. I picked up 2 copies for £3 a piece. Well, I paid £4 for this one, the same series, and this is New Avengers issue 10. Now, this is a book I think could really blow up at some point. And the reason I picked this up, this is the first appearance of Thane. Who's Thane? Well, Thane is the son of Thanos. It's the son of Thanos. This is a $15 book on Comic Book Realm. You're going to do well to get it under, like I say, 15 quid on eBay. So to get it for 4, I was happy enough with. And this is an Infinity tie-in. And I've read these books. It's a fantastic read. It really is the one that's probably the Avengers Infinity War took most of their storyline from. Great read. Like I say, slim pickings this week, guys, but this book kind of saved the trip, and it's a nice, I think it's a nice graded book, you know. It's on his staples, and it looks pretty. I paid £18.50 for this. This is a character I've been looking for a long time. Now, I could be wrong. I think it's my earliest Green Lantern book. For this, ladies and gentlemen, £18.50 is Green Lantern 21. And this is the first appearance and origin of the villain, Dr. Polaris. I know JPL Flash Comics Geekdom loves his Silver Age Green Lantern. Delighted to get that for the price. In this grade, I'd grade this a mid-grade 5, 5.5. I think I could get 35 quid for that. Looking on the, like I say, the spine is lovely. See the spine there, guys? Really sweet. You know? It's a nice looking book. First Dr. Polaris. No creases. Nice graded book. That's the books. Like I say, not an earth-shattering week for me, guys. Like I say, I've been quite busy with my I showed it one off earlier in the week. Money was a little tight. We got Nightwing here. We got Wildcat. Don't see him as a character, a figure very often. Love these Justice League Unlimited books. So, where are we now? Well, we're on to Dazzie's news round, of course. It's been a pretty busy week. Let's get into it. What we got to show? Well, DC subscription service is to launch on September the 15th. I'm just wondering, can we get this in the UK? Now, what I've been looking at, it's roughly going to cost us in the UK about £57 for the year. I'm prepared to pay that. It's just whether we can get it. Like I say, we have Sky or Virgin over here. Whether Netflix will have something to do, well, no, obviously Netflix won't have something to do with it, but maybe my Virgin package can incorporate it. I'm going to have to phone them up. I want that channel. So many good shows coming out. We've got Titans, we've got Swamp Thing, we got Doom Patrol. There's the Young Justice Outsiders, I think, come in, animated one. Alec Baldwin back to DC. Well, he's dropped out as Thomas Wayne's. He was going to play Thomas Wayne in the Joker film, you know, by Quentin Tarantino. Oh, Quentin Tarantino. I can't even think now. He's gone. But Robert De Niro is going to be in the film. I think Alec Baldwin would have been great as Thomas Wayne. I really did. Looking forward to that film. Wesley Snipes. Don't see much of him anymore, do we? Last time I saw him, really, I guess, was the Expendables 3 film, which I thought was okay. Excited for an Expendables 4 that they're on about making. Wesley Snipes, well, anyway, he's in talks with Marvel at the moment, and he's confirmed that they are discussing a Blade 4 film. I liked him as Blade. I mean, I enjoyed even Blade 3. Yeah, it wasn't as good as the first two, but it had its moments. I thought Ryan Reynolds was pretty good in it. Yeah, well, he's in talks for the Blade 4 film. He might be past his sell-by date, you know, but he's also discussing other Marvel projects with them at the moment. I'd like to see Wesley Snipes back as Blade, you know, maybe a little tie to the MCU, I don't know. The animated Transformers film, I talked about this a few weeks ago, but that's coming just to America, sadly, I believe. We're not going to get it over here in the UK, but that's the 1986 animated film, and that's coming on September the 27th. That should be good for you guys out there. Greg Nicotero. Well, he designed Spawn in the 1997 film. Excuse me. Well, he's now working on the live-action Spawn film that's coming, with Jamie Foxx and Jeremy Renner. So that's going to be interesting, isn't it? Because Spawn doesn't talk, does he? He's got to be... He's got to have some real impact on screen as a character, not to talk and keep you glued, I suppose. The Iris West actress who's been cast... Well, Kiersey Clemens, who was cast as Iris West for the Flash film, says that Flash film is still happening. Now, they discussed Flashpoint, didn't they? Well, that's been scrapped now, apparently. But the Flash film is going to happen, but not until towards the end of 2019. That's when they're going to start making it. Still, the jury's out for me on that Flash. He was okay, wasn't he? Ezra Miller. Personally, I would still like to see Grant Gustin doing it, It really bugged me. I don't know how you guys felt, but it really kind of bugged me that why they didn't just use some of the CW. I know they haven't got the acting chops, some of them, but Stephen Amell, for instance, is Oliver Queen. I thought it's great. Why not use him? Why not use Grant Gustin? Because those two carry the show. They're good enough actors. But no, they decided to split universes. Now, what, in my opinion, would have been fantastic is if they could use like the Crisis on Infinite Earth somehow. Use the multiverse. Somehow tie the two together. See Grant Gustin running alongside Ezra Miller. That would be brilliant. Doctor Who's. Doctor Who, Matt Smith. Well, he's just joined Star Wars Episode 9. So that's interesting. Pretty good actor. He's playing he's in the Royal... there's a TV show about the Royal Family on Netflix at the moment. He's in that. I just watched the trailer for the Disney Avengers Black Panther Quest. That show is coming to the Disney Channel on September the 23rd. Looks okay. Doom Patrol. Talked about that live action show. Brendan Fraser was cast last week as the Robot Man. Well, actor Alan... Is it Tudyk or something? Well, he was in the Powers TV show, the DC one. I haven't seen any of that. I don't know how it went. It was like scrapped after one season, but I thought it sounded quite good. Adam West made a cameo in it. I haven't seen that over here in the UK yet. But he was also the voice of K2SO in Rogue One, which was, for me, the best Star Wars film of modern time. Well, he's going to be playing the bad guy in the Doom Patrol show, and that is Mr. Nobody. Now, Mr. Nobody first appeared in Doom Patrol issue 26 from 1989, so keep an eye out for that one, guys. That book's going up. Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Well, the characters may change for Avengers 4, so their roles might change. Well, that's according to Batista. Now, Batista has also confirmed that he's auditioned and failed at getting several Star Wars roles. He's a big fan of it. Not so much episodes 7 and 8, a bit like the majority of us, but loved Rogue One. NCIS actress Jennifer Esposito has been cast in Amazon's The Boys, and she's going to play the CIA agent Susan Rayner. I don't know if any of you guys read The Boys. I've heard good things about it. I can't ever find issue 1 though. It's going for some $1 now. Like I say, I spoke about Black Panther, but that movie is coming to Netflix in September. I've got to buy it on Blu-ray. The DC Titans show. Well, of course, Robin came out in the trailer and he said, "F you, Batman." Well, they're going to address that situation and why those two characters have fallen out. Because that's not the Robin I remember. What happened to the Robin who used to say Holy Yugoslavia and things like that? Oh, Burt Ward, legend. Well, that Titans show is going to air on October the 3rd, and it's going to be in a 12-episode run. I would love to see that show. Okay, now, actor Viggo Mortensen, probably best known for The Lord of the Rings. Yeah, apparently he passed on acting as the Joker in the new Joker movie. Joaquin Phoenix is going to be the Joker. Iron Fist, of course, I spoke about this several weeks ago. Typhoid Mary is going to be the main villain, I believe. There are lots of images up on the internet now of her being revealed. Tom Hardy, of course. Venom, everything is hot at the moment with Venom. Well, Tom Hardy is obviously the star of Venom, and he is signed on for 3 Venom films, which is quite interesting. Excited for that beyond words. Yeah, I've stayed away from the trailers. I don't want any spoilers. Talking of spoilers, another rumor regarding Spider-Man Far, Far Away. Like I say, Hydro Man's all the talk at the moment. I picked up a lovely copy of that last week. I am not convinced that Hydro Man's going to be in it. I'd like to think so. I want to see me book go up. But Molten Man, he is the latest to be rumoured to be in that film. I've read rumours there's going to be Kraven. You know, people were talking about Spider-Man, you know, Amazing Spider-Man with, not Amazing Spider-Man, just Spider-Man 3, you know. When they had Sandman, they had Venom, and they had Hobgoblin. They seem to be sticking in a lot of villains this time from what you know. We've got Mysterio. Like I said, Kraven's been rumoured, Hydro Man, Molten Man. The list is endless. How many are we going to get? Hey, more the merrier, I say. I want to see villains. Now, talking about characters, there's going to be another Marvel character added to Iron Fist Season 2. And this is going to be, he's going to be played by James Chen, who's well known for his Walking Dead role, apparently. He's going to be playing the character Blind Spot. Look out for his first appearance. Valkyrie, you know, the actress, Taika Waititi. I don't know. I think she was in the Creed film, which I really enjoyed. Well, she has had further meetings about appearing in Thor 4, apparently, because we didn't know what happened, you know, in Infinity War. She was a big player in Ragnarok. Suddenly we didn't see nothing of her. Was she killed? Well, they've said that she's still alive. We'll find out soon. That's it. That's Dazzie's news round. Like I say, I shall be updating the contest and telling us how many. I've got at least 6 or 7 video entries now, which is absolutely fantastic already. There's 10 good books. There's 2 good pieces of art from my daughter. It's all for free, guys. Like I say, get your comments in. And several have commented as well. I have made notes of this. Like I say, this is my 300 subscription competition. Well, currently I'm sitting at 363, I believe, which is just mental. Did not expect that at all. Like I say, I wasn't prepared for 100, and now nearly at 400. Yeah, 363 as I just look now. Fantastic. So, brilliant. Keep your entries coming in, guys. I love to watch them. I really do. Okay, this week's books. Because the video is dragging on a little bit. Apologies for that. It's going to be a light week. I thought last week was light. I've still got some books coming through the post, though, and some good ones. Like I say, not a great deal for me this week. I'm going to be light, I think. But this one's going to be probably one of the picks of them for me. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is Cosmic Ghost Rider 3. And that is going to be the first full appearance of Juggernaut. Enough said. And apparently, according to Donny Cates, loads and loads of other first appearances. Cosmic Ghost Rider 3. Avengers 7. I picked up the first issue. I stay away after that. But this is going to be the origin of the first Cosmic Ghost Rider, I believe. Change the motorbike for a woolly mammoth. So that's the origin of the first Cosmic Ghost Rider. It could be something. I don't know. Another book coming, and I think this is from that man Cates again. And yeah, it is. This is Thanos Rising. I think it's a one-shot. What a fantastic run that was from Donny Cates, that Thanos run. Like I say, I don't really read a lot of runs. That's why I've not entered too many contests, because people ask for your favourite runs and stuff. I just read the issues that matter to me. But fair play to all of you guys that do. A series I have been following, actually, Donny Cates again. And I've enjoyed the first 2 issues. Well, this is definitely Inhumans number 3. So I might well grab that one. So I've enjoyed that storyline so far. The last issue, obviously, Black Bolt was presumed dead. But he ain't going to stay dead, is he? Nobody ever does. But I do love Vox as a character. The one image title that's grabbing my attention coming out this week is Bully Wars. Bully Wars from Image. Might grab it. I don't know. I just don't know. Like I say, it's a weak week. Now, a lot of these independent, Image books, I think, are coming out with censored and uncensored covers. I think Unnatural 3, it's a bit of nudity in the uncensored one, so I don't know whether you're grabbing those. I picked up the first 2 issues of Unnatural. I might go with the 3rd one. I don't know. But I'm going to finish with my man at the moment. I showed you that stunning, I think it was Aquaman 40 last week. This just blew my mind, this next one. Now, like we say, we've had Batgirl 23 was the big one. Delighted to own that one. Last week's, I got 26 coming in the post. And it's been shipped already. It was different. You know, it wasn't for everybody's cup of tea. But I reckon this one's going to be for everyone's cup of tea. Because this has just come out. I've just seen the first image of it. Look out for this one, guys. Look at Batgirl 27. Oh my days. That is stunning. Absolutely stunning. Liking that new costume. It is slightly new, isn't it? That's Dazzie. But like I say, that book comes out on the 26th of this month. 26th of this month. Thanks so much for everybody watching. You do all that nice stuff if you like what you see. Subscribe and all that lot. That'd be great. Dazzie, over and out. Take care, guys. I'll be back soon.